Good morning, guys. Lillian with Lily Ray's collection. I am back with my printable template for wallets for a mermaid lover. I'm going to show you just a different version of making this wallet so that you can see how versatile this template is. This is already in my Etsy shop, and also I have 3 videos outlining the first initial wallet. So I've already prepared everything. I'm just going to go through the steps of what I did and then actually put it together so that the video isn't that long. All right. So these are the spines. And as you could see, I've written on them just so that I know which direction it goes in. This is the cover. And I've decided to do this one with covering the inside with coffee dyed paper instead of my paper line. And this is the paper line that I've created for this specific wallet. When you purchase the template, you will get a vertical version of this collection, and there are 8 pages to the collection. All right, so this is the cover. I've covered these are the envelopes. I have 3 small, medium, and large in there. And as you can see, I did a really bad job cutting that, but no worries. I could still fix that. I've inked everything up. This is the medium one. And this is the large. Just like that. And then these are the inserts. This is the smaller insert. I've covered that with coffee dyed paper. And all I did was use glue on that. Again, with coffee dyed paper, the inside. This is the other paper line. And then this is a pocket. This is a pocket. So you have vertical and horizontal pockets. This is another pocket, and you have different sizes. You have pockets for the inserts, and you have pockets that fit your cover, both back and front. And then this is another pocket. So the first thing that we're going to do is I'm going to add the spine and punch the holes. So this one is the one for the inside. I've rounded the corners on these. And then this is the outside one. So I'm going to... This is already scored as well. So I'm going to add it like this first. And then I'll... should I use tape on that, or should I use... I'll use tape on the outside and then glue on the inside. Which, let me get my tape. Alright, so I have here scoretape.com double-sided tape. I'm going to try and get through this as quickly as I can because I don't want it to go over 30 minutes. 40 at the most. And then on the inside, because we're going to punch holes in these on the inside, I don't want to use the glue. And I want to spread this out so that it doesn't seep out. Let me get my whiteys. Just make sure that that's straight. There we go. And then let me get my pokey tool so that I can remove this tape while this is drying. Straight. Yeah. And the reason that I scored the paper and the poster board first before I put it together is because you get a crispier edge when you do that. It's not as rounded. If you want it rounded, then you know you don't have to do that, but it's easy to find that center as well, more accurate. So I'm going to let that dry and do the same thing here. I put a T for top, B for bottom, right side. So that goes like that. Okay, I'm not going to fold that. I'm just going to go ahead and with this one, I'm going to punch the holes in, but I'm not going to use any eyelets. Oh wait, maybe I should mark this first. Let me get my ruler. Okay, so I think I'm gonna punch 2 holes in it. Or do I want 3? Let me do 3. Yeah, so there should be a 1/4 on each side. Let me get my center. Just like that. So I'm going to put one here, one in the center, and then another one here. I want to make sure that we don't hit that edge, and it does. Okay, so this one is too far over. So that's the center right there. Just want to make sure that this is straight. Okay. Oh, and in the center, there's one in the center. So let's go ahead and there and there. I'm gonna say I'll put it right here. It's not exactly, this is the center, I think. And I'm gonna use this one. Okay, so let's go for it. I want to do the center one first. I'm going to use 1/8 of an inch, which is right. I don't know if you could see that right there. Right there. Right there. Still a little wet. Okay, there you have your 3 holes. This one's a little more difficult. I can't seem to see the... Okay. And there you have the openings. That's because it was still wet. See that? That's why you have to let it dry a little bit, but I figured for this purpose we'd power right through. Okay. As you know, I've been having issues with my with the software for me to edit, so I have to kind of keep it down to 30 minutes. Alright, so I'm gonna start here, going in, out there, and again, everybody does it differently. Bring it back up, and then I take this one, bring that down, so you have that like that. They should be the same. Where's my, this one? Just so that it's the same outside. So let me go ahead. I pull this one over. Sorry that, I hope I'm in frame. And then I push this one through with my pokey tool. Okay. Then we're going to put this one through here. And then I'm going to take this one I may have more than I need, but then this one goes here. And then back through here. This way they look the same on the outside. Okay, and then this, I'm going to use, let me just kind of pull it a little bit. Just like that. And this is good enough. We don't want it too tight. You don't want it to bend your book. So we're going to tie this one. And if you need it tighter, you just take the knot out and tie it again. Okay? That's that. So this one's for you, Gracie. You wanted to see how this was done. There it is. And then this one, this leftover piece, I believe is going to be enough for this. This is how I measure it, like this. See? Perfect. So now we're going to put this one through here. then you're just going to take these two together. Actually, I'm going to try something new because I believe that it'll, let me see something. Should make the strings not as bulky, but who knows? Let's see. Not as, no, it's, I think it's even bulkier. No. Yeah, no, it's because of the material. Let's see. Yeah, this may work. Okay, and there you have it. That is how you put your strings in. And so now, I'm going to cut this a little shorter. And what I did here was the surgeon's knot. That's not going to go through that hole. So now you have 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you can use 2 on each one of these if you wanted to have that many notebooks in or that many pockets in. And that's by using another jump. They call it a jump ring. Let's see. So here's my idea. Let me just get something to kind of show you what I mean. I'm not going to use it in here, but I just want to show you. One, two. I'm going to do the same. You put these back to back like this. This one's a little too tight. I made this one too tight, but I just want to show you an example of how you can do this. So you put these two together like that, and then now you can use that like that, and you have two inserts on one jump string instead of one. See that? And you can use it throughout. So if I'm going to do this with a big and small insert, I would of course slot the bigger one so that it's more stable. See? So that's that. This is just an example so that you understand how many you can put in here. So basically you could have 6 along here with all of these. 6, maybe 8. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8 that you can put in here. Just as folders, whatever you want. Okay. So I'm just gonna set that aside. And then what I wanted to do was with, I think it's these. Let me take this off. With this one, you have pockets for the inside of these inserts and also for the small one. So that's the first thing I want to show you. So all of the inserts that you put in the center, you could have it as pockets. Let's look at the outside first. That's the top. So it would go like this. And then to also get a better gauge as to the center, because you can't see it with the coffee dyed paper, that's your guide. And now you give the elastic some room. And just try and center it. Right there. Okay. And there is your pocket for that insert. And then you have another insert or a pocket for this insert. So let's go ahead and take this out again. It seems to be just a little bit smaller, but it works. Okay. Okay. So these we are going to put on their own for this example, just like that. And then I wanted to add this pocket. Where is my, here it is. You can also put a pocket here like this. It would definitely fit. Did I? Let me see. I think this is for the inside. I'm going to put a pocket here. Right there. I believe that this is for this side. Yeah. This one's not ink. I'm not going to bother inking it because this is just an example that I'm doing for you. I can tweak it later. Just give the elastic room to breathe. If you wanted to, you can add the, I have these, which are for the longer pockets on the outside, and then for these inside ones, you could use these and just cut them down, but you can make accordion folders out of these if you wanted to have accordion folders on the inside. So this one you put there. Now you have an insert with 2 pockets. This one you could make 2 pockets, and you can add 2 more. Okay. What we're going to do for the back is add another pocket. And it's a wallet, so you want it to have a lot of pockets for all of your goodies. And I use poster board, plus the paper line is on 65-pound cardstock. And then, of course, the copy paper is 32 pound. Okay, so we're going to put another pocket here. Okay, and then these envelopes, was I wanted to use these to put notebooks, to sew some paper in it. So you could sew the paper on this side, right? And then, I thought about it and I didn't do an example, but this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to leave these open. Maybe there. So maybe the paper here, and then you could just leave those 2 flaps down and then add a closure here. And you can add a closure once you have the paper inside with these hidden paper clips, like that. You wouldn't have to, these you could glue down. That's why I didn't add coffee dyed paper to it, because I thought about just gluing them down. And here in this instance, you could use your jump ring with this one and with this one. So go ahead and do that right now. Just like that. And it would close on either side. You have one more here. See? So you have pockets. You can put paper on both of these, or you could use these as envelopes. You know, it's up to you. I don't have, let me see if I could find a paper clip. I have this one and I have this one. Okay, so here you could use these to your advantage. Plus you'll have also in your workbook, you'll have these. If I could grab this, you'll have these round ones to do the same thing, hidden paper clips. So you could use that as a closure. This way you don't have anything obstructing your book to close. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 inserts. And look, you have room to grow. Alright guys, well, this is all for now. I just wanted to give you another version of how you can put your book together. Remember to score your paper. I think it's a nicer fit, this one. While it does have the, see how the paper cracked? Because I tried to bend it after without putting it in the score lines. So I think that this with the score lines is a little better. I mean, it looks pretty either way, but it falls nicer. And if you're going to throw this into your bag, my suggestion is these little blingy things, just leave them out unless you're really careful. And just add paper embellishment to your cover. And really, this doesn't need any embellishment because you have a beautiful shell there, you have pearls, and it looks beautiful as it is. Alright guys, well, I hope that you enjoyed this session, and this was, again, just another example as to how you can create a wallet for a mermaid lover. Take care and thank you for joining me. Please share, like, and subscribe, and I will see you soon.